What's going on, peeps? Hey, I want to give everybody a big shout out. Thank you for all of your prayers, all of your good energy, good intentions, all the sacred plants you were burning, and just your thoughts. You know, it must have been strong what you were sending our way because my whole household is recovering from this mess, this COVID stuff. So thank you, everybody. I'm out here in the woods right now. I'm not wearing no mask, anything. I don't think no one out here is worried about that. But I'm not making this video to talk about COVID. Just a really quick word. Um, I wanted to just say something about colorism real quick. Colorism coming from someone who's light is not cool. Colorism coming from someone who's white, a white native, it's not cool. Colorism coming from somebody who's a copper complexion is not cool. And colorism coming from somebody who's brown, who's tan, or even who's dark, it's not cool. Not at all. I know there's a thing out there about if you are of a certain ethnicity or if you are black or African American, you can't be racist. So I'm not saying racist. You know, they say that because you can't control, you don't have the ability to affect a person's livelihood and economic status. And the people who have the power is able to affect people's economic status, and that's the ones who are racist. I really don't get into that. I just say colorism. And to me, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a damn duck. And I'm just letting everybody know it's duck season. We're duck hunting right now. Everybody has a circle around them that they're in control of. Everybody has their circle. A lot of wise people said, keep your circle close and keep good people in your circle. And don't let yourself be the smartest one in your circle. Because if you're the smartest one, then you have no one to learn from. And if your circle is full of dumb people, you definitely don't have anyone to learn from. So keep people smarter than you in your circle. So I'm managing my circle. I'm duck hunting. It's duck season. Just letting you know, if it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. Birds of a feather flock together. So where you see one duck, you see more because they flock together. So being that I'm managing my circle and keeping my flow going and trying to keep the peace going, trying to stay healthy, working on keeping lean, keeping virus, bacteria, disease, and all that kind of stuff down. Lots of improvement that a lot of us need to make. So it's a constant work in progress. But being that I'm managing my circle, if you are a person that has to paint everything one way, meaning that everything has to be one color, everything has to be performed this way, everything, if you're one of those kind of folks who sounds like you're spitting off the 1960s nationalist rhetoric coming from different organizations, everything has to be one way and have one face, that's not my circle. I'm just letting you know. And you may not like my circle, so I'm just letting you know. You may need to find some other circles to go hop in because I'm not about that. I like people and I enjoy making friends rather than making enemies. And I think people who work together can get more things accomplished versus people who are at each other's throat and nothing gets done. If you've had an interest in our nation, in our tribe, and you're one of those type of people who have to paint everything black, everything brown, everything copper, everything, in other words, you can't accept people who don't look like you, then I can't accept you because I accept all my family regardless of how they look, regardless of what community they live in. I understand the mixing that took place. I understand the shuffling around that moved us from this place to that place to over here to over there, from swamp to swamp, community to community, even state hopping to try to survive, to try to live, to try to seek a good lifestyle, to get away from persecution, to get away from racism. That caused us to end up in a lot of different places. People left here, went to California, went to Texas, more commonly up north. Even my parents took me, raised me up in Connecticut, brought me back down here when I was little. But I'm just letting you know the trend. You know, a lot of people down here in the Southeast, especially North Carolina, ended up in DC, Philly, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts. That's at least in my family. So, just letting you know, it's duck season. If you're a duck, stick your neck out if you want. And we'll put that scope on it. And don't be crazy thinking that the scope is literal. I'm not pulling guns out on people. Don't be crazy. I'm just talking about I'm cleaning up my circle. All right? That means I don't want you in mine and I don't want to be in yours. If you're that type of person, because I feel like you have bad medicine, bad energy, karma's not your friend, I don't want to be around you. And you probably don't want to be around me because I don't reciprocate that mindset that you have. Everybody has the right to be and do what they want as long as it's not causing harm to other people and you're not a public risk, harming the public. Then go about and do whatever you want. Just like I have the right to manage my circle and not have you within it. On there.